want to lump together ordinary is ordinary, normal is normal. So as a writer, I want to come apart it and reconstruct it. And also, if you say the word, it sounds so big, but the word for you is maybe only your perspective, right? And our perspective is very narrow, beginning from the very 1 centimeter or so. Then you can see the world, novel as novel, and movie as movie. In good way, movie was made by a professional. So actually, I don't check the manuscript or script too. I completely rely on the professional movie like that. Oh, difficult to think, but yeah, as I said in my panel, I was diagnosed breast cancer 3 years ago, and before I got a cancer, I was jogging in beach, but I didn't notice the beauty of ocean, beauty of trees, beauty of anything. I was just running, and I just want to run first. That was my purpose.
Good afternoon.
Good
Kanako.
afternoon.
So I'm so excited that you're here today to have this conversation with me, and we enjoyed your panel heavily. So the first question I wanted to ask you was, you are a popular writer in Japan. Your books and your articles, short stories are getting popular in India as well. So I believe you like to write as it is, but if you were not a writer, then what do you think you would be doing right now?
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I have been a writer for 20 years, so it is difficult to imagine the other life. But maybe if I get some other jobs, maybe I would write something, if it would not be published. Yeah, writing is kind of my, I don't know. Yeah, so important for me. Yeah.
So like eventually you would still be writing,
Yes,
even if you were not published.
Yeah, I think
that is
so.
amazing. That's
I
very
think so.
nice.
Yeah.
I have read some of the things that you have written, especially
you.
some of your short stories, your articles.
Thank you.
I remember there's one piece you have written where you mention about how this guy or this girl gets kind of icky with the way the man is using the chopsticks. I read that piece. Yes.
Thank you.
And I really liked it. You talked about how eating is connected to our mind, how it is connected to our body. There's like a deeper part of us that is connected, and these tiny things that like genuinely bring so much to us and people around us. So how would you say you have this power basically to make ordinary things, like simple things around us, very massive, like big, and just they have so much to offer. So how would you say that what are the power of ordinary things for you? So like for example, in your life maybe, do you think there is something that is people would consider ordinary, simple, that has added a lot to your life? And what do you overall think is the power of having ordinary things in your life and so on?
Yeah, first of all, I want to think about what is ordinary. What is normal. Maybe it should be different from each one, but somehow we want to lump together ordinary is ordinary, normal is normal. So as a writer, I want to come apart it and reconstruct it. And also, if you say the word, it sounds so big, but the word for you is maybe only your perspective, right? And our perspective is very narrow, beginning from the very 1 centimeter or so. Then you can see the world. So always I want to start very small thing to become big one. Is it getting through to you?
Definitely.
Thank you.
So could you add on how is there something in your life where you think people considered it ordinary or something like a thing, maybe an object that is like simple, small, that adds a lot of meaning to you? Is there something like that?
Oh, difficult to think, but yeah, you know, as I said in my panel, I was diagnosed breast cancer 3 years ago, and before I got a cancer, I was jogging in beach, but I didn't notice the beauty of ocean, beauty of trees, beauty of anything. You know, I was just running, and I just want to run first.
Yeah.
That was my purpose. But after I got a cancer, it changed, really changed. And oh my gosh, I was living in such a wonderful, beautiful country, and I didn't notice it. You know, okay, so I don't want to say that it's ordinary or normal, but maybe the big thing is that you don't realize now. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very inspiring in many ways.
Thank
And
you.
I'm very sure your story is going to resonate. It's going to a lot of people will agree with it. A lot of people may relate to it, and it's going to inspire a lot of people. I'm very glad you shared that with us.
Oh, thank you.
So next, I wanted to ask you, some of your short stories have also been adapted into series, television series, into films. So how do you see this translation almost from the novel to the film? So do you like it? Do you think a book should be just kept as it is? And do you agree with what is shown on the film, on the screen, what is to what you have written? So what do you think of that? Yeah.
Yeah, you know, first of all, I am huge fan of movie itself.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know, always I feel happy when my novel is adapted to movie.
Yeah.
And it is also weird feelings. You know, I see my movie, and sometimes I forget that I am the original writer of this film. You know, I am just a huge fan of film, so I was like, oh, I know this line. Why? Oh, well, because I wrote it. Yeah. So that is really weird, but also super happy moment for me. Yeah. So I am totally agree with. Yeah.
I can completely see that. I like to read as well, and I feel like at one point when I was young, I told myself not to watch a movie that is of a book. Because you should read the book first and then watch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I was like,
interesting.
no, they don't know what is written. They're skipping parts, so on and so forth. I feel like now that I have grown up, I've joined this university, I've learned that movie in itself is also an art.
Yes.
It's a lot of thought put behind it.
Yes.
What are they going to show? Who are going to act?
Yes.
So, yeah.
Yes. You know, I think, you know, I regard novel as novel and movie as movie in good way. You know, movie was made by a professional. So actually I don't check the manuscript or script too. You know, I completely rely on the professional movie.
Yeah, so I think we can end by asking you this, that when you are writing something, what's the first thing that takes you? Is it the setting, like the description, the surrounding, or is it the story? That you have thought of a storyline that has to be put there, but maybe like a breeze or maybe a good sunset, and you're like, no, this has to be made a story. So where do you think you come from?
Yeah, depend on the works.
Yeah.
But yes, almost always I feel something in my mind, and I never write down on it. But when I open my laptop, it come up to my
it just sparks in your mind.
Yeah, spontaneously.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, I want to write it. Yeah, that's a start.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Yeah. So just to end it, your short story is called Aoi, if I'm not wrong, blue it means, and there is one called Kiroi's Zoo, yellow elephant. I don't know if it is coincidence or not, but they both are colors. You have blue and yellow.
Yeah, actually, Ao is aoi has meaning of blue, but
Yeah.
that is a name of flower.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we have aoi flower in Japan.
Is it blue
So
in
yeah, that is not blue, maybe white or something. Yeah. So
Oh, okay, I
yeah,
see.
just coincidence.
Oh, I
yeah,
see.
yeah. But I love color,
You
vibrant
do.
color. Yeah, yeah.
So, for just to end it, what do you think is a symbol or maybe a color, maybe just a metaphor, a relation that you always go back to when you're writing? Maybe, like for example, you've used flowers quite a bit, different types of it. Maybe a scenery. So, where do you think your
that's a
safe
good
places?
question. Yeah, color. I love yellow.
Colors.
Yes, I feel something blessing, or I feel something, celebrating.
Yeah.
I saw yellow on my mind.
Yeah.
Yes, and it makes me write more and more. So yellow is my lucky color.
Yeah.
Kind of. Yeah.
So, what color are you feeling right now?
Yellow. Of
Yellow?
course, yes.
So am I, by your
Yeah,
description.
yeah,
Thank you
yeah.
so much.
Thank you so much.